to it. So we have a speed shape here. We're gonna scuff this up. This is gonna be scuffed up with an equivalence of a 600 grit sand scratch. That's a maroon Scotch pad. Now you gotta make sure every part of this surface is sanded well. Now what we have to do is spray our surface cleaner. Shake it up. Make sure you wanna get a nice wet coat. You want to make sure you have enough product on there to help it lift up the dirt and you can wipe it away. Now we're gonna start using our Hornet. This is your adhesion promoter. This is what we recommend when you're using on certain plastics that are difficult. You run the risk of having delamination. That's when the paint doesn't stick to it. You wanna make sure you spray on nice coats, even, nice and wet. Tropical Glitz primer. This is our epoxy primer we're using. Now, same thing like always, you want tight patterns, nice and even. You want to make sure the primer is on as smooth as possible. Now, once you let that primer dry, usually it can dry anywhere from 1 hour to 3 hours, all depending on your ambient temperature. You want to go over it again with a 600 grit scratch sandpaper or a maroon Scotch pad to make sure you take any little garbage, any debris, make sure the surface is as smooth as possible so you can get the best results with the color. Once we're done sanding that, we're gonna again repeat the same step. We're gonna spray our glass cleaner, wipe it all down, get rid of any excessive sanding residue that's left behind before we proceed to spraying the color. So today we're gonna be spraying our Chameleons. Really important. We wanna spray this coat as wet as possible, nice, smooth, make sure we have no orange peel. So we're spraying today Abyss Black, our blackest black. There's no brown, there's no blue, it is black. Now, you can also spray over a black sealer, but remember black sealer has more of a charcoal color and the surface texture where we really do recommend spraying a black base coat over it. Once we have the Abyss Black down, remember ambient temperature plays a crucial part. We're in South Florida, it's very warm, very hot. This will dry in 5 minutes. Depending where you are located in the country, obviously colder weather will slow down the drying process quite a bit. So you wanna make sure you take your time. Once we have the Abyss Black down, it is dried, we're gonna go right into our Chameleon. Now, one thing I do recommend is Chameleon really starts taking effect on that third coat. It really starts coming to life. Every Chameleon is a little different. We have some colors that really start coming to life on the fourth coat, some come to life on the third coat. It all depends on the color and how you spray it. It's very important. So the first coat, you wanna put it down, you spray it. On these, we try to recommend a 75% overlap, but if you don't feel comfortable, do a 50% overlap, making sure your patterns are 50% overlapping one over the other one. You want to do the first coat, let that dry. You start seeing on the first coat, it starts grabbing a little bit of effect, but you don't get the real full effect around that till you get around to that second and third coat. Same thing like always, pattern is very, very, very important. You also want to make sure that you get great coverage. Now, on your third coat is where it really comes to life. Now, I want you to take in consideration, if you can go and give it more coats, but you start having an issue, you start losing a little bit of the color orientation. You start flooding the black so much that the pigments don't really flop. It's really important that you do not want to overspray too much color, because now it starts to shift away from the color that you originally wanted and you start getting a little bit of a muddy look. All right, here we have our Tropical Glitz 2K Clear. Now, very important, activate the bottom of the can and we're gonna spray this how we want it to come out. Nice wet coats. You see that fan pattern overlapping 50 to 75%. We wanna make sure it lays out real smooth. If you do too much of a dry coat, it's not gonna give you that really nice finish texture. Now we're gonna go back, and for the second coat, we left 5 minutes of a flash time in between two coats. We're obviously here in Miami, Florida. It's a lot warmer here. If you're somewhere where it's colder, give yourself more time for the gases to evaporate from the clear coat. That's two coats right there. Look how nice and gorgeous that looks. Now, what you're seeing is the finished product. This is exactly the results you should have if you follow the steps we told you. We want everybody to have such a great experience with Tropical Glitz and the products we manufacture, and this is the outcome. So if you follow these steps and these instructions we offer, this should be the results you have. If you guys want to learn anything else, we want to watch more how-to videos, do yourself a favor, follow us on YouTube under Tropical Glitz. We have a lot of how-to videos. We're constantly talking about product and educating. We want to make sure you guys know everything we know to get the best results using Tropical Glitz products.